Hello, and welcome to this afternoon's presentation on improving the sustainability of crop protection formulations with Biobased Coformulants. My name is Allie White, and I will be leading today's presentation. I have a background in chemical engineering and have been working for Ingevity for 9 years. I'm currently on our global sales team and work closely with our technical team around the world on sustainability initiatives and new product development to meet our industry's toughest needs. Today, I will be talking about how coformulants can improve the sustainability and performance of the overall crop protection formulation, and we'll share some of the research and development that Ingevity is doing to be a leader in green ag. For those of you who aren't familiar with Ingevity, I wanted to share a brief introduction. We're a global supplier of performance chemicals and raw materials. We produce value-added products, primarily from renewable raw materials, that purify, protect, and enhance the world around us. We operate in 2 reporting segments: performance chemicals, which includes specialty chemicals and engineered polymers, and performance materials, which includes high-performance activated carbon. Most of our products are bio-derived and are used in a variety of demanding applications, including paving additives, oil exploration and production, agrochemicals, adhesives, lubricants, publication inks, coatings, elastomers, bioplastics, and automotive components that reduce gasoline vapor emissions. We're headquartered in Charleston, South Carolina, and Ingevity operates from 25 locations around the world with over 1,700 employees. So why is Ingevity leading this presentation on sustainability? Well, we like to say that we've been green since before it was cool to be green. Ingevity might be a new name for our company, but we've been around and have been repurposing and upgrading byproducts from the paper and pulp industry for over 100 years. Most recently, we spun off from our predecessor company, Midwest Vaco, to form a standalone company focused on providing sustainable solutions from pine trees and providing alternatives to petrochemical products and other harsh chemistries. These pictures here are from the early days of our plant in Charleston, where we're headquartered. We are known for our lignin-based coformulants and have been a leader in this space since the 1940s. Our main product lines started with our Polyfon and Reax brand names, but our plant and product offerings have since grown into a much larger variety of capabilities. Our approach to business has always been rooted in creating sustainable products. Over 75% of our revenue comes from products made using the 7 defining principles you see around this wheel, including using renewable raw materials, reducing energy and water consumption, reducing waste generation, reducing carbon footprint, increasing product durability, replacing materials with more eco-friendly substitutes, and using more efficient energy sources. Our Charleston plant recently installed a solar panel farm to produce clean energy and was also awarded the Better Plant Seal by the U.S. Department of Energy for major energy reductions and initiatives. Let's shift gears and focus more on the ag side now and get into the meat of how coformulants can increase the sustainability of overall formulations. When I talk about coformulants today, I'm going to be focusing on the areas shown on this slide, which are the types of coformulants that Ingevity currently offers. As I mentioned earlier, we are well known for our lignin-based dispersants that have excellent performance with multi-active and high-loading premixes. More recently, we have developed several new product lines, including dispersants specifically for biological formulations. These new dispersants have high safety and provide complete coverage of biological actives, leading to great stability, especially for highly hydrophobic and high-density species. We also have an adjuvant line that provides great rain fastness at low usage rates. Our new green solvents line matches performance with sustainability, and offers biodegradable and low VOC options for OD, EC, and biological formulations. In late 2020, we launched an oil for OD formulations that provides excellent stability. As you can see from this matrix, all of these products can be used in the biological space. For plant health, we also offer micronutrient complexing agents and materials for biodegradable fertilizer coatings. Several of our products are approved for use in the organic market, and we also have materials that are USDA certified bio-based and labeled as EPA Safer Choice materials. The steps on this slide show the simplified process in which Ingevity's agricultural coformulants are produced. I keep mentioning that our products are bio-based, and really that means that they're all derived from trees. The process starts with pine trees grown in sustainable forests. Sustainable forests are forests dedicated for paper production. In these forests, more trees are planted than are used, and trees are harvested when they're young, around 17 years old. This is important because younger trees are more efficient at extracting carbon dioxide from the air. So this practice encourages more CO2 capturing. The craft paper mill utilizes these pine trees to produce highly recyclable paper. The paper that they make is commonly used for plastic alternative applications, such as packaging and grocery bags. The components of the pine tree that aren't able to be used for making paper are sent to Ingevity, where they are repurposed into a variety of high-performing bio-based products. These products have a 3.5 times lower carbon footprint to produce versus hydrocarbon alternatives. One question that we often get about our coformulants is what exactly is the chemistry and what are these products made from? The main components of the pine tree that are used for paper production are cellulose and hemicellulose. The remaining components are lignin and tall oil. Ingevity utilizes the lignin to make lignosulfonates for dispersants, biological dispersants, and micronutrient complexing agents. The tall oil is used as one of the components for our adjuvants, solvents, fertilizer coatings, and oil-based stabilizers for OD formulations. Being derived from trees, lignin and tall oil are inherently biodegradable. Studies with lignin show 55% degradation in the soil after only 7 days, and tall oil degrades nearly 75% after just 28 days. Increasing the sustainability of overall formulations starts with selecting coformulants that are safe for the environment and for growers. The key environmental features that are innate to Ingevity products are focused on reducing the impact on water, soil, air, and wildlife. Our materials have minimal toxicity, making them a safer choice for protecting aquatic species. They are also biodegradable and safe for soil. The low VOC properties help protect the air around us, and in addition to the benefits shown on this slide, Ingevity's adjuvants also offer anti-leaching properties for the overall formulation, which enables enhanced protection of waterways. By utilizing byproducts from the paper-making process as raw materials, we are also working to minimize waste. Grower and environmental safety go hand in hand. Our materials have no EPA usage limits, have full TSCA and REACH certifications, and buyer-preferred classifications. We have OMRI-approved dispersants for both conventional and biological formulations, micronutrient complexing agents, and adjuvants. The bio-derived nature of these products results in minimal skin and eye irritation. Performance and safety are not independent. More effective formulations result in lower application rates and longer retreatment intervals. Ingevity coformulants also offer increased grower safety due to excellent performance in the overall formulation. Now I will walk through 5 examples of how Ingevity coformulants can enhance the sustainability of overall formulations through excellent performance. These examples include performance with high loading and multi-active premixes, performance in ultra-low volume applications, less pesticide resistance, reduced application rates, and longer retreatment intervals, and preserving viability and improving performance of biologicals. Selecting a superior dispersant can allow formulators to achieve high active loading and develop multi-active systems. Our craft lignosulfonates accomplish this by providing excellent coverage of the active ingredient and desired suspension through steric stabilization. The two videos show the difference in formulations when selecting the right dispersant for a challenging system. This example was developed using an SC formulation with 3 active ingredients: mancozeb, tebuconazole, and azoxystrobin. The top video shows a nice flowable product with good suspension created using an Ingevity dispersant. The lower video shows the same formulation but using an acrylate-based dispersant. This dispersant is not suitable for the multi-active and high-loading system, and it causes the overall formulation to gel and become unusable. In terms of sustainability and safety, more effective formulations equals reduced applications and grower exposure. With rapidly growing technology and more stringent environmental regulations, formulators are facing new challenges of creating products for the next generation of sustainable pesticide application. Ultra-low volume formulations, which are well suited for drone applications, present their own challenges due to the low volume of water available for suspension. Our team completed a case study using a 55% loading sulfur SC formulation using our new ultra-pure Altobio dispersant line. With this super dispersant, we were able to achieve a very stable formulation with a small amount of water. This video shows 12 grams of the SC diluting easily into 80 grams of water, which is more than 13 times the normal concentration. As you can see, this high concentrated formula goes into solution nicely, even without agitation. Ingevity solvents can be used to achieve less pesticide resistance in the field. These high-performing solvents result in improved pesticide performance, which allows less pesticide to be applied to the crops, lowering resistance development. The chart on the top right shows the active solubility of Altasolv, methylated soybean oil, and an aromatic solvent for tebuconazole, shown in green, and azoxystrobin, shown in gray. The solubility for both active ingredients is highest when using Altasolv. Ingevity's Altasolv product also has significantly lower VOCs and environmental toxicity when compared to other solvents. The chart on the bottom right shows the VOC reduction of more than 50% when using Altasolv compared to aromatic solvents and butyl lactate. Altasolv also makes a great co-solvent and can be used in conjunction with an aromatic solvent for the most challenging active ingredients to provide an overall reduction in VOCs. Ingevity adjuvants provide excellent rainfastness, allowing for reduced application rates and increased retreatment intervals by keeping the pesticide on the targeted surface for longer periods of time. The case study on the right shows Altahance, our bio-based adjuvant, used as an in-can adjuvant for a commercial mancozeb SC. With just 1% of Altahance added to the overall formulation, retention of the SC on the plant is improved by over 40%. We have also done several studies with tank mix applications. The case study on this slide shows copper retention on the plant when Altahance was added to Coside 1200, which is a copper-based fungicide. This study was done in comparison to terpene-based stickers. At just 0.25% altahants in the formulation, rain fastness is increased by 80%, compared to a 45% increase with a terpene-based sticker. You can see that the terpene-based sticker performance does start to improve with higher concentrations, but where altahants can really stand out is the increased rain fastness at very low usage rates. A push towards more sustainable crop protection includes embracing biopesticides. Ingevity has recently launched a wide variety of bio-based coformulants with excellent performance, designed to meet the tough formulation challenges introduced by biological species, all while maintaining safety and viability. Our newest product lines in this space are Altobio and Alta Oil. I'll share a few examples with these coformulants in the next slides. The table on this slide shows our different offerings and formulation types in which they can be used. While all of our products can be used in biological applications, those highlighted in green in the table are the most recommended for biological applications. Altobio is a new line of ultra-pure dispersants for biologicals with excellent safety, suspensibility, and wettability. Altobio can be used in biological SCs and WDGs, and it performs extremely well with very challenging biological actives, including those that have high densities with greater than 1.5 specific gravity, and those that are highly hydrophobic. Some of the other key benefits include 100% UV protection for sensitive species. They're made from nearly 100% bio-derived green content, and a range of hydrophilicity and hydrophobicity are available in the product line. This slide shows the new Altobio dispersant for biologicals in action with Beauveria bassiana spores, which are highly hydrophobic. Our team completed a screening test using various dispersants for a WDG formulation. The formulation recipe can be seen in the top left. 5 dispersants were tested, including 2 Altobio products, 1 sulfite lignosulfonate, 1 naphthalene sulfonate, and 1 styrene acrylic-based dispersant. The Beauveria spores were mixed with one of the dispersants, GeoWet HR, clay, and water, and milled for 30 minutes. D50 and D90 particle sizes were then measured. As you can see in the table, the sample using Altobio 200, which is highlighted in green, provided the lowest particle sizes, which indicates the best milling efficiency. The formulation using this dispersant also resulted in the highest suspensibility. The photo on the right shows the mill base being added to water. The Altobio 200 base recipe goes into the water very easily, while the styrene acrylic base recipe doesn't wet and floats on top of the water, which is again strong evidence to show that styrene acrylic dispersants don't provide good coverage for hydrophobic spore surfaces. After the screening effort shown on the previous slide, we completed a more robust Beauveria bassiana WDG formulation using Altobio 200. The other components of the formulation can be seen in this table, along with their purpose and the quantity. Note that we typically recommend starting with around 4% lignin dispersant in the overall formulation, and the Beauveria that we use is highly concentrated with higher spore loading. This recipe created nice granules and good performance in terms of particle size, disintegration, and suspensibility, which we will show in some videos and pictures on the next slide. Here's a video of the initial disintegration, which disperses nicely in the water. The photos on the right show stability over an initial 30-minute period, where no settling is observed compared to the initial addition. Alta Oil is a new line of bio-based oil for biological and conventional OD formulations. It solves some of the challenges faced currently with biological OD formulations by having minimal to no toxicity to biologicals, excellent formulation stability compared to other green oils, a wide range of solvent and surfactant compatibility, excellent hard water stability, 0 VOCs, and nearly 100% bio-derived content. This study shows an OD formulation with Bacillus subtilis comparing methylated soybean oil and Alta Oil 1105. Bacillus subtilis was added at 30% by weight, along with about 64% of either methylated soybean oil in Formulation 1 or Alta Oil 1105 in Formulation 2. We also added 3% emulsifier, 3% dispersant, and 0.25% rheology modifier. It's important to note that both formulations had great bacillus viability, but the stability was better when using Alta Oil. And you can see the clear separation in the MSO-based formulation after 30 minutes. Ingevity's Ag technical team is ready to help increase the sustainability of your formulations using high-performing bio-based coformulants. We offer confidential, complementary assistance of developing difficult formulations, including SC, WDG, OD, EC, and biologicals. We have a screening mill that we developed, which allows for a quick initial screening of 16 formulations at once to see what's working and what formulation combination should be evaluated at the next level. We're constantly working on developing new products that enhance the performance of active ingredients in order to reduce resistance, use rate, water usage, and impact on the environment. We're happy to offer technical support and seminars to share new data and advice for formulating with dispersants, adjuvants, solvents, and other coformulants. Our technical center is located in Charleston, South Carolina, and our doors are always open for lab and plant tours and brainstorming meetings with our highly qualified team of chemists. Thank you very much for your time today.